Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. And today I want to share with you guys another great product by a company that I've worked with in the past. It's a company I'll continue to work with in the future, and the brand is called Teckin. Teckin is a smart home tech company that mainly sells their products on Amazon. You can get them directly through their website, but I have reviewed at this point many different Teckin products from smart home wall sockets to in-wall switches, and I absolutely love their product. Now, they're one of the many Amazon companies, in my opinion, that sells similar stuff that a lot of other people are selling. What I like about Teckin is the fact that you have a brand that's been around for a while, and you're not just buying a kind of an off-brand that some other manufacturers have thrown their label on, and it's something that just isn't really established. Now, the good thing about no matter which brand you go with, and I've said this in the past, is that Teckin uses the Smart Life app, the Smart Life Cloud, so to speak. Or not so to speak, they use the Smart Life Cloud. So basically, how the cloud works with this kind of stuff, if you're not familiar with this, is basically in a nutshell, when you send a command, let's say you want to turn on your lights remotely with your phone, you're outside your network, you open up the Smart Life app, you basically turn the light on through the app, that sends a signal through your phone, through the cell service or whatever Wi-Fi connection you're connected to, up to the cloud, to the Smart Life app, basically. And then Smart Life basically communicates through your home network where that device is connected and turns the light on or off, up and down, whatever it may be. So these devices always communicate with what we call, I guess, a third-party company in order to work. Now, that's a whole different argument on pros and cons of that. Pretty much that's how all devices work. I had read Google's doing something possibly with Google Home where if your internet completely went down, it will still be able to communicate with devices. I'm not sure if that's all devices. Hopefully it's something they come out with at a later date. Because the only downside to smart home tech and the ability to control it is that you have to have a Wi-Fi connection, at least with my experience and at least to my knowledge. So with that being said, though, still Teckin is a great brand and their products just work great. They're competitively priced and I love them. So they reached out to me again. They said, hey, can we send you some smart switches? I said, yeah, I'll share them again. I said, do you have anything else? And so they sent me this product right here. And it's this guy right here. And I reviewed, again, products like this in the past, but not one like this. And I've been looking for a product like this for a while. And so this one here, again, is a smart, weatherproof outdoor smart socket. As you can see, there's quite a difference between something like, these, which are 4 in this box. As you can see, they're pretty small, about 1 inch round, compared to something of this size. But this is designed for the elements. It's designed to be outside in the weather. I believe there's IP65 weather resistance. I don't have the listing up. I will put a link in the description where you can read more about it. But what's great about this, what separates this plug from the other plugs, is the fact that, yeah, it's got all the weatherproofing, and you have the button to turn on the status light. That's pretty much the same across the board. It's got screw holes so you can surface mount it. In my case, I mount this to my backyard fence. But what really separates this apart from the others is that this is a dimmable smart plug. And it's almost impossible, or not, I'm sure you could find some, but most companies don't make dimmable smart sockets. I don't know really why. Maybe something to do with the fact that they don't want people to plug in appliances to them because you can damage the appliances. So they're all basically on or off. So you can use smart sockets for turning on a radio, turning on whatever you want to plug into it. If you want to power cycle it, you can. But nobody, at least till I discovered this, nobody really makes any that dim up and down. So this is strictly used for lighting and dimmable lighting at that. Depending on what you may plug into it may work for you, may not. But I have situations inside my house that I just want to use standard bulbs in a lamp. Maybe I have 3 lamps downstairs. I want them all to turn on, all to turn off, and all to be, used at the same time without having to get 3 individual bulbs or 3 individual sockets. And I want to be able to change the brightness. And there's not many products that allow you to plug into a lamp with a standard bulb and dim them up and down remotely. So one, that's great. So you can use this inside your house or outside your house. Yeah, it's a little big for inside the house, but let's face it, put it under a couch, put it behind an end table, you're never going to see it. What I'm going to use this for, and I will demonstrate this when I do another smart home tour, where I'll showcase my backyard. My backyard is really coming along nicely. I've been doing a lot of work in the last couple of weeks. Took down my pergola, took out my wisteria, took my white birch, put this beautiful deep brown, rich like walnut stain on my fence. I put in a pole light with all these beautiful string lights connected to it. They're all connected to the internet. But there's one strand that kind of go around my fence that the bulbs are a little bit bright. So this couldn't come at a better time. I want the ability to kind of dim those down a little. The other ones I have, like the the LED string lights I have by Feet Electric, they have the ability to dim those up and down. They have a control box, but I don't have, the other strand lights are on or off. And the brightness of those isn't too bad. They're more of an ambient light. You get light from them, don't get me wrong. They still light up the backyard, but they're very comfortable. Whereas the other ones I got, they're more the antique style string lights. They're not LED, they're standard incandescent. They're dimmable. You can dim those down because they're standard incandescent. So I'm going to use this on that string light set. And this will give me the ability to really dial those down. When you want to get in the hot tub late at night and you just want it to be not so bright back there, you don't want that bright light kind of shining at you. Because, with those bulbs, because of they're so bright, they are a little bit annoying if you're looking right at it. So you kind of, don't stare at the bulb, I guess, so to speak. But I mean, it's going to be nice kind of dim those down. Now, you can use this again for lamps inside your house, maybe a pole light in your house. Keep your mind out together. When I say pole light, I don't mean some Magic Mike pole light. I'm just saying like a pole light like that right there. You can put a really bright bulb in them. You might want to have that if you're trying to add light into a room that doesn't have a lot of light. You might want, like, for me, I would love to actually replace that light with a really bright, like, singlet LED bulb. So when I'm filming videos, I can get a lot of light shining up at the ceiling, but I don't always want it that bright, so I'll be able to dim it down. So this stuff definitely something I'll probably get a couple more of these at a later date, but it's fantastic. So as far as everything else, the features, click the link, check it out, pick one up. There's not really too much else to tell about it. It does pretty much what every other smart plug does. In this case, the ability to dim incandescents or LED compatible dimmable bulbs up or down. If it's a bulb that's compatible with being able to be dimmed up and down, it'll work. If you don't plug appliances into it, it's strictly for lights. If you want to be, you can set timers with it. You can set countdown timers. It is compatible with the Amazon Assistant and the Google Smart Home Assistant. Smart Life app, so if you've got a lot of different products, so Amazon, a lot of the products on there work with Smart Life. It's great that this works with Smart Life as well. And you get the brand name of Teckin, backing up their product. So check it out. Link is in the description. I forget exactly what the price is going for right now. A lot of times I tell you guys that in the video, but you know what? Right now, video's over. Click the link, check it out, buy one. You'll be happy you did. So guys, thanks again for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I want to thank Teckin once again for their generosity and always sending me products to share with you guys. I love the brand. I have a lot of Teckin products in my house, from wall sockets to smart switches to dimmable to three-ways. They're great. I mean, I love the product. They work well. I have no issues with them. As far as weather resistance, IP44 right here on the box. I just now noticed that, because I'm obviously too stupid to look at the box sometime. So since we have it here, 350 watt halogen or incandescent is the max load. 150 watt in LED and CFL. Keep that in mind for what you're plugging into it, which I will say is a little bit surprising that it's that low in something like this, probably because of the dimming ability, because most smart sockets are about 1,000 watt load. So keep that in mind. Good to know. Glad I saw that. 350 watt halogen incandescent max load or 150 watt LED CFL. So if you have a couple lamps, you'll be fine with 340 watt bulbs, whatever you may be. Just keep that in mind if you're trying to run maybe a lot of string lights. Now I have to check that myself. I'm not sure what my string lights draw. I have a feeling that it's probably more, they're halogen or incandescent, so we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I'll put an update in the description and let you know how it worked out. I'll also feature this product in my new upcoming smart home, smart backyard, smart garage video, and stay tuned for more, guys. Again, thank you, Teckin, for your generosity, and have a wonderful day. Take care.